Afternoon, Year 7. How are you all? Good? Okay. Welcome once again to Best Montessori Distance Learning e-portal and welcome to English class once again. Today I'm going to do a poem with you all, and it is really a very nice poem, though there are no rhyming words in this poem. But the central idea of this poem is very good, really very good. And this poem is written by Gieve Patel. Okay, so we are going to start the poem today. The title of the poem is On Killing a Tree. On Killing a Tree, you can understand very easily that this poem is regarding how to kill a tree. Though we know that killing of a tree is not good, deforestation is not good for the environment. But why the poet is writing this poem, Killing a Tree? Why the poet is telling how to kill a tree? This we'll come to know at the end of the poem. So let us start with the poem. First of all, I'm going to read the poem for you people, and I want all of you also to read the poem slowly with correct pronunciation and learn the poem. Okay, so let us start. It takes a lot to kill a tree. That is why many trees survive for hundreds of years. Here, poet Gieve Patel describes where our trees derive this strength from. So we know that most of the trees they live for hundreds of years. Now, to live for hundreds of years, from where these trees are having the strength? From where they are having the stamina to live for hundreds of years. The poem is describing this thing only, and that is why it is very difficult to kill a tree because they have got lot of strength because and they can live for hundreds of years. That is why it is very difficult to kill a tree. So let us begin a poem. First I'll read the poem and then I will explain you stanza wise the poem. So let us read the poem first, the whole poem. It takes much time to kill a tree. Not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown slowly, consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. No, the root is no, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be robbed, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave, and the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. Then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So the whole poem is describing you what? The whole poem is describing how to kill a tree. Though killing of a tree is not a good habit, we should not kill a tree, we should not cut the tree. Then why the poet is describing about how to kill a tree? Let us understand through the poem now. So let us move to the explanation of the poem stanza wise, paragraph wise. So first paragraph. It takes much time to kill a tree, not a simple jab of the knife will do it. It has grown, slowly consuming the earth, rising out of it, feeding upon its crust, absorbing years of sunlight, air, water, and out of its leprous hide sprouting leaves. Okay, what the poet is trying to say in the first paragraph? The poet is trying to say that it is not an easy job to kill a tree, not a simple jab. We cannot cut a tree with a simple knife. Can you cut a tree with a knife? Never. So it is not a simple job to cut a tree, to kill a tree. We cannot cut a tree with a simple knife. Why? Because it has grown out of the earth by consuming the earth, and it has absorbed many nutrients from its crust, from the crust of the earth. It has absorbed years of sunlight, air, and water which comes to the tree in the form of rainfall. So tree has grown by absorbing so much of things, by absorbing sunlight, air, water. It has absorbed all these things for many years. It has absorbed nutrients from the crust of the earth, from the soil, from the crust of the earth, and then from out of its leprous hide. What do you mean by leprous hide? It is the bark of the tree sprouting leaves. Why the poet is saying it as leprous hide? Leprous hide means, you can say, something similar to leprosy. Now, what is leprosy? Leprosy is a type of disease in which your skin, it becomes all untidy. It is a very untidy disease in which there are the skin becomes very, like, pus is there and all water comes out of the skin. So it is a type of disease, such type of disease. So here the poet is saying that the bark of tree is like leprous skin only. The bark of the tree is like a leprous skin only, and from that bark, what comes out? Leaves of the trees. So in the first paragraph, the poet is saying that it is not easy to cut a tree because tree has grown by absorbing sunlight, air, water, and nutrients from the soil for many years, and due to which it has got lot of strength. That is why it is not easy to cut a tree. We cannot cut with a simple jab of the knife. We cannot cut it with simple knife. Let us move to the second paragraph. So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. Not so much pain will do it. The bleeding bark will heal, and from close to the ground will rise curled green twigs, miniature boughs, which, if unchecked, will expand again to former size. So, in the second paragraph, the poet is saying that what things will not cut the tree? If you will try to cut the tree, okay, what all things will you try? So hack and chop, but this alone won't do it. If you use axe also to cut the tree, and you hack and chop the tree with the help of axe from the main branch, you chop the main branch of the tree with the help of the axe, it will only cause pain to the tree. The tree will not be killed. I'm not using the word cut, I'm using the word killed. Why I'm using the word? Though if you will use axe to chop the tree, you can cut it from the main branch, but still the tree is living. The tree is not killed, the tree is not dead, because after a few days you will see the part from where you have cut the tree, the new miniature boughs, means new branches will come out from that cut. The tree will grow again. It means the tree is not killed, the tree has got pain only. Where? The where you have cut it with the help of the axe. It means the tree will have pain there from where you are cutting with the help of axe. But that bleeding bark will heal. Naturally, when there is a cut, the blood will come out. But in the case of tree, we will not see the blood. Tree is also a living thing. It will have pain, but we will not feel the pain of the tree. We will not see the blood of the tree. But still, that bleeding bark, the will heal up soon, and after some time we will see that from that healing part only miniature boughs, means the small leaves, small branches will again start sprouting from that cut. the tree will start growing again. Okay, now let's move to the third paragraph. No, the root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. It is to be roped, tied, and pulled out, snapped out, or pulled out entirely out from the earth cave. Now, in the second paragraph, that poet is talking about the cutting of the tree, not the killing of the tree. Though we can cut the tree, but how the tree will be killed. To kill the tree, what we have to do? The root is to be pulled out of the anchoring earth. If we want to kill the tree, then it means the root has to be pulled out from the earth. And to pull out the root from the earth, it is not at all an easy job, because tree has got lot of strength. And how the tree has got this strength? By absorbing sunlight, air, water, and nutrients from the soil, from the atmosphere for many years. That is why tree has got lot of strength. So to pull out the roots of the tree, it is not at all easy. Sometimes we have to tie the tree with the rope and then stretch that rope very hard to pull out the roots. Sometimes we have to use machines also even to pull out the roots of the tree. So tree is killed only when the roots of the tree is pulled out from the earth. We have to use lot of hard work, lot of strength to pull out the roots of the tree, because roots are the main parts of the tree. Until and unless roots are not pulled out, the tree is not killed. And the strength of the tree exposed, the source white and wet, the most sensitive hidden for years inside the earth. So the whole strength of the tree is exposed when the roots of the tree come out. So when the roots of the tree come out, we see that they are spread in such a large area of the earth, and those roots are absorbing all the things from the earth and giving to all the parts of the tree, so that the tree may become so much so that the tree may become so strong. So when the roots come out, they expose the strength of the tree. They show the strength of the tree. The source white and wet. How are the roots? The roots, you can see the roots of the tree. You must have seen how are the roots. They are wet also, because they are getting water from the soil. They are wet also, and some part of the roots, they are white also. So these roots show the strength of the tree, how strong the tree is when they are taken out from the earth. Still then, when the roots are also taken out from the earth, still then the tree is alive, the tree is living, the tree is not at all dead. Now, how the tree will be dead? See, then the matter of scorching and choking in sun and air, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, and then it is done. So, after the roots are plucked out from the earth, still the tree has got some life in it. To make it purely dead, what is done? Choking, scorching, browning, it is dried in the sun, and then it is cut into small logs of wood. And then we can say that the tree is dead. So all these processes, scorching, choking, browning, hardening, twisting, withering, these processes are done on the tree. And when these processes are done on the tree, then we say that the tree is dead or the tree is killed. So, in this poem, the poet is trying to say that it is not an easy job to kill the tree. To kill the tree, we require a lot of strength. But why the poet is telling us about killing of a tree, though it is not good at all good for our environment? Then why the poet is telling us about this killing of tree? Actually, the irony of this poem is what? That the poet is trying to compare the tree with today's society. Like tree, it is very difficult to be killed in the same way in our society. In our today's society, there are so many evils prevailing in our society. There are so many evils living in our society, which have deepen their roots in our society, like the roots of the tree, they are deepen in the earth. It is very hard to pull out the roots of the tree from the earth. Yes or no? We have to use machines to pull out the roots, or we have to tie the tree with the rope and apply all the strength on the rope to pull out the roots of the tree. Yes, it means the roots, they have deepened themselves in the earth. That is why it is hard to pull them out. In the same way, all the evils or the bad things which are prevailing in our society today, they have deepened their roots in our society. And who has helped them to deepen their roots? We ourselves have helped them to deepen this roots, have the evils to deepen their roots in the society. So now we are responsible to kill these evils from the society. Like to kill a tree is not an easy job, in the same way to kill these evils prevailing in the society is not at all easy jobs. Why? Because they have deepened their roots in our society. So, but we should never give up. We should use our whole strength and dedication to kill all these evils prevailing in the society. If we will apply all our strength, dedication, willpower to kill the society, evils prevailing in the society, then one day we will be successful and we will have a society, a pure society which will be free from all this corruption and evils which are prevailing in today's society. That is why the poet has described the killing of a tree in this poem. So he just wants to say, he wants to compare that, like the killing of a tree is very difficult, in the same way the killing of these evils, social evils which are there in our today's society is also very difficult. But at last the tree is killed. In the same way, we can kill, at last, we can kill the social evils which are prevailing in today's society. So, we should never give our hope. We should always keep on trying and give our best to kill the evils and make our society a pure place to live in. This is the irony of the poem. I hope you must have understood the poem. So, in the next class, we will be doing the exercise of this poem. But till then, I want all of you to read the poem and learn it. And homework I will be giving you in the form of worksheet. So, please, all of you, do that homework and submit it on time. Till then, stay safe at home and bye all of you, and once again thank you for learning on Best Montessori e-portal. Thank you class.